I can't believe it.
I gotta say, sometimes these ships were meant to fly, Roddy.
Well, Bomber has wings, of course, as he is our red Terran player spawning on the left top side of the map, and he decided to risk it all with this lift up. Give it up one more time for Red Bull's Bomber.
The $10,000 liftoff. And his opponent, who will have to deal with a very aggressive final opponent game in the top right, the blue Protoss player, it is Pigbaby!
I don't even want to try to seriously analyze what we can see, Nate, but we're going to do it one more time. Bomber did do this against Alicia as well, and he did it in a very unique Bomberish way. Opened up with 2 Rexes, dropped the factory, then get 1 more Rex, and then followed up with a sort of pseudo 1-1-1 old school timing with tanks. It looked very powerful, and you said you went at home, and as the dirty Terran that you are, you did it as well.
Dude, I woke up at 7 in the morning just to do this to 3 guys, and they all told me to do mean things to myself because this push was so difficult to stop, even I could win with it. And I would not be surprised to see something similar from Bomber. There are many Terran players who lift off to the gold, but Bomber, the way he does it is his own. And
all right, well, Pigbaby
I'm excited.
Throws down the scout. Yes, the probe is going to see it. Of course, you'll see the CV's mine of the gold base immediately. For the last time, we can enjoy this beautiful shot of both players, their first-person view. So much on the line. What a finals we had so far. This has been really, truly awesome.
This has been, I'd say, one of the most enjoyable finals I've seen in a long time. And it definitely has nothing to do with the fact that there's a Terran player involved, but man, it has been awesome. Bomber getting that gas.
It did help, didn't it, Nick?
I mean, it helps a little bit.
no shame in being slightly
You know what, though? I'd say even if it was PVZ, if we saw carriers and 7 observers, I would still be very pleased.
No, it's been a phenomenal weekend. As this is our final game, we're going to do shoutouts one more time. Of course, big shout out to James, our awesome observer. Big shout out to the translator. Big shout out to Flo for awesome observing throughout the entire weekend. And also, I want to give a special shout out to Ken Silva, who's basically the mastermind behind all this. You guys don't know him, but we do know him. He is Canadian, he's very nice, and he's phenomenal at his job. Without him, Nate, this weekend would have not been possible.
That's right. A lot of awesome people came together to make this all work.
And of course, big shout out to all the people in the production crew as well. Can't forget those. Too many to name, but they're all awesome.
They're all very awesome. So, Bomber, he's got 100 gas. He's going to start this factory up, and this is looking like the build he busted out against Alicia. The one that, if you're a Protoss player, well, you should be happy that at midnight tonight, you will probably never have to play this map on ladder ever again because it is a scary push to stop.
It is, and Pigbaby, he did have some homework to do about this, Nate. Like, he saw Bomber do it, and he knew we are playing a best of 7. There are no map vetoes, so if I play Bomber on this map, there is a chance he's going to do it. Well, the funny thing is, like, Nate and me actually spoke about this build this morning while driving to work for like 30 minutes, and we're like theory crafting a little bit. I thought the best thing that... Oh, okay, this is not what I thought is the best thing that you could do against it.
You thought the guy could build a Nexus in the center of the map?
Yes, I thought he could build a Nexus and then Photon Overcharge Rush. I thought that was a great idea.
Yeah. I mean, the one guy did that to me before he made mean comments when I killed it, but that was...
No, that's actually... I mean, that was my backup idea. I thought that could work after you mentioned it, but I think just the silent 1 gate fast expand into a Robo, 2 more gates is probably your best choice, or 2 gateways into Robo so you have enough Stalkers to kite the Marines early on. Either way, Pigbaby has his own approach, and he decided to warp in the Stargate. And what does this even mean, Nate? Defensive Tempest? I hope so.
You know, when you're playing against non-stim Marines,
it's actually pretty good.
You're giving me like this weird vibe for carriers again. Although I don't know how many more eons it will be until we see another.
But Tempests are better than carriers, though.
In this position, especially.
Yeah, I guess a 1-base Terran.
An Oracle makes sense, though. Yeah. You want to keep. Oh my God!
Oh my God! No, in game 7. A game 7 of WCS. I want this to be Tempest. Nate, this is my true calling in life. If Pigbaby decides to go for Tempest now, I can die as a happy man. I've seen it all. All right, well, either way, oh my God, Bomber just picked up all of his Marines. This could be very tricky as well for Bomber. He doesn't really have a whole lot of anti-air in his mineral line right now.
Yeah, this could get
Oh my
really
God.
dicey back home. He's moving all
3
of his
Marines.
forces out. He is building 3 Marines at a time. The Oracle is actually scared to run in because he's not sure if there's a Widow Mine tucked in there. Tank is on the way. I don't think these Marines can break the natural since there's enough energy for a Photon Overcharge, but he's going to hit the natural and the main. Yeah. He sees the fleet beacon. Second Stargate's going to be done reasonably soon.
And Bomber asked himself as well, what does this even mean? We don't know yet either, Bomber. We're just going to sit back and enjoy the ride. But Bomber is now going to run into the natural with. That is indeed a lot of Marines, Nate. This is a nasty build. It is Tempest, though. Tempest, we're live.
Tempest's on the way. The Oracle comes home to help deal with this Marine drop.
Oh my God.
The Marines up the front still killed about 9 probes so far, which isn't bad. It really hinders the gas income, and you can't produce 2 Tempests at a time when you lose a lot of workers
Tempests
like
are
that.
surprisingly cheap, though. You can actually build a lot of Tempests from one base, and if anyone knows that, it's definitely me. Then we see the second Tempest being fired up, and Tempests are so good against slow Marines. They're so good against siege tanks. I really think this is like the most brilliant call that Pigbaby will make in his life, and he kills the medevac as well. Oh my God.
Bomber, this is.
I think he's got it.
This is a very tricky position to be put in. You mean you're building 1 Viking at a time versus 2 Tempests?
I believe in the thing called the Tempest. You know that, and this looks so incredibly good right now for Pigbaby, in my opinion. Like, I just don't see a way. I mean, Bomber is going to pull everything that he has. He has 1 Viking in the mix. How many Marines are we looking at? 17. But even if he kills the natural, that is not enough. Because these Tempests from the high ground can put out so much unanswered damage.
Because of the range.
Yes.
It's nuts. I mean, he's going to activate the Photon Overcharge. By
he
the
doesn't
time
even
he kills,
have to.
He's going to lose most of his Marines by the time he even kills the Nexus.
Two
So he can't
Tempests.
attack.
2 Tempests is enough to 2-shot Marines, and Bomber right now is one. Is the Oracle still alive? Yes, it is. So he has Envision as well for the Widow Mine. Bomber cannot make this attack work. What a brilliant, absolutely phenomenal call by Pigbaby. This is so incredibly smart, Nate. I'm really turned on right now. I'm sorry.
This, you know what? Even as a Terran player, it's hard not to feel something when you watch this happen, because this is something special. Pigbaby is giving Protoss players the answer they've searched for right before the new map pool comes in. As turns out, double Stargate Tempests.
Like I said, like, you can build Tempest so quickly. There's no stim on these Marines. How are these Marines gonna get close? You need 5 Tempests to one-shot a Viking, but he's doing so much damage already. He can micro the Tempest a little bit as well. He got the Oracle, so that's something for Bomber, but there's so much HP on all of these Tempests, Nate. I don't think that slow Marines will ever kill 6 Tempests.
I don't think so, Kev. He's pulling everything up into the main base.
What a phenomenal,
Widowmine helps to kill the
legendary
Stalkers, but it's
finals.
not enough.